College for this CIF State 3A championship game. Bellarmine on the move then on their opening drive. Again, Laguna Hills won the toss, opted to defer, so Bellarmine received first. And this is a drive that's taken up just a little less than 4 minutes. Firing and finding McGuire. This time Escalada just shy of the first down marker. Let's see where they spot the ball here. Should be right around the 10-yard line to bring up a third down and short. Bellarmine then with 3 and 6 and struggling through the stretch run of the tough West Catholic Athletic League schedule without their star running back Ben Pfaff, who was injured on the first play of a WCAL matchup against Archbishop Reardon back on October 1st. Since then, Bellarmine have won 5 straight as Pfaff returned in the game prior to the playoff starting. We'll get to that in just a second. In the meantime, it's third down and short. Joe Fuqua lines up to the left of Nate Escalada here. The running back is Pfaff. They turn and hand off to Pfaff. He breaks the tackle, and Pfaff has the first down, and then some still on his feet down inside the 5. This is a completely different Bellarmine team with Ben Pfaff in the lineup. A high ankle sprain cost him 4 games of the season, and Bellarmine were more or less left for dead, 3 and 6. And playing in the tough WCAL with the likes of Sarah, of course, playing for the Open Division title. With Archbishop Mitty and St. Francis, longtime powerhouse teams. So this is a battle-tested Bellarmine team for sure. Here on first and goal, Escalada hands off to Pfaff, and this time Pfaff is wrapped up as the tackle is made there by number 75 for Laguna Hills, Nate Haas, the junior defensive tackle. So Bellarmine have won 5 straight, went on the road in their first 2 playoff games in the Central Coast section, defeating Menlo Atherton and top-seeded Wilcox of Santa Clara on the way to a section championship victory over their bitter WCAL rival St. Ignatius of San Francisco, a 21-17 victory right here at San Jose City College to claim their 15th Central Coast section title. They send a man in motion that's pocket threat. Caught the pass earlier on in the drive. It's Escalada weaving one way and then another, and gets a push into the end zone for the touchdown. A flag comes in late, so let's hold everything here. But Escalada's across for the touchdown. Let's take a look at the flag. It's going against the Bells. So it's a 5-yard penalty. I don't know if there's a sideline warning issued there. Either way, Escalada, who required a second effort there to get into the end zone, now pushes them back to the 6. Second goal from the 6 here with 5 minutes and 56 seconds to go in the first quarter of play. Cold, clear, and dry night for now. We'll talk about the weather in just a little bit as Threat goes in motion here. Escalada looks to throw, looks one way and then another, picks out Threat on the right side. And Threat is dropped for maybe a yard gained at most, so that'll bring up a third down. The rain this weekend here in the San Francisco Bay Area has been very heavy at times and was certainly heavy throughout the morning and into the afternoon here today. But for now, the skies are clear. And that'll definitely be something to keep an eye on as we move into the evening. But for now, it's dry, it's cold. I think about 52 degrees or so when we got ready here for kickoff. So typical fall football weather here in the San Francisco Bay Area. Third down and 5. Lots of motion now as they empty the backfield out. And Escalada's going to look left where he has 4 receivers. Escalada, all kinds of time, throws and it's caught for the touchdown. And Ben Pfaff catches a touchdown pass to give Bellarmine the lead. Ben Pfaff in for the touchdown. And John Rainey on to kick the extra point. Rainey, a right-footed boot. Good snap. Kick is up, and it is good. Bellarmine have taken the lead then with 5 minutes and 6 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play in this CIF State 3A championship game. That's Pfaff's second receiving touchdown of the season. He's found pay dirt 13 times carrying the ball this season, 132 carries for 872 yards. And as I mentioned, this is a much different Bellarmine team with Pfaff in the starting lineup. Meanwhile, for the Hawks, this is their first appearance in a state championship game. They will be led by one of the top running backs in the state, the senior Troy Lieber, who has rushed for 2,461 yards and 42 touchdowns. He leads all rushes in the state with those 42 touchdowns and has carried for over 100 yards in 12 of the 15 games that he's played so far this season. He really is the heartbeat of this Hawks team. We'll talk a little bit more about Lieber here in just a minute. Rainey to kick off then for Bellarmine, who are in the blue uniforms, the blue helmets, the white striping. Laguna Hills in the gold pants and gold helmets with the white tops and the brown numbers. Rainey gets us kicked off, and this is returnable for Laguna Hills inside of their own 5-yard line. Return and brings it up to about the 20-yard line where he's met by the Bellarmine special teams. And now we'll get our first look at the Laguna Hills offense. So Lieber is the top receiving target for senior quarterback Caden Austin. Austin will be wearing number 12. And Austin's had a solid season, throwing for over 1,300 yards, 13 touchdowns, and 5 picks. But really, the story of this offense, much like for Bellarmine with Ben Pfaff, is this offense goes through Troy Lieber. The senior comes in, clocks in at 6 feet tall, 200 pounds. We're certainly looking forward to seeing him here in the flesh. What a season he's had. He'll line up to the left here of Austin, and it's Lieber bouncing to the outside, hurls over a man, and it's down around the 30-yard line. What a start then for Lieber as he leapt over a Bellarmine defender, and a flag comes out late. So I wonder if this is for hurdling over the defender. The officials are going to confer here, but took Lieber all of one carry to get things going here in San Jose tonight. There's a personal foul against the offense. So it will remain first down. So half the distance to the goal, so, right. Yeah, that's right. Just receiving confirmation that because Lieber hurdling over the player. So half the distance to the goal. It's first down and 17 then for Laguna Hills. So Austin with Lieber to his right. The draw play, it's Lieber again, loses his footing, and gets back past the original line of scrimmage before he's brought down around the 22-yard line with John Perro, who had a great game last week against Vanden of Fairfield in the NorCal regional game, a 35-21 victory for the Bells to put them in this state 3A championship game. So 9 yards on the carry then by Lieber. It's second down and 8 for Laguna Hills here with 4 minutes and 19 seconds to go in the first quarter of play. Low snap. Austin steps into the throw and finds a receiver caught. That's a first down and more, and the catch is made down to around the 45-yard line. Is making the grab there for Laguna Hills is the junior receiver Jake Minota. So Minota with his first catch of the night, and Laguna Hills move the chains. only 4 running backs, including Lieber, have over 100 yards rushing. One of them is Caden Austin. He has 178 yards for the season, so it gives you an idea how important Lieber is to this offense, as you just see there as he bulldozes over 2 players to get the Hawks another first down. So with 2 potent rushing attacks here in San Jose tonight. This is a game that should move pretty quickly here as we're approaching the 3-minute mark here in the first quarter of play. 2 receivers at the bottom of the formation then for Austin. Another low snap, hands off to Lieber, tries to turn him behind a blocker, but is brought to the ground. A couple of players combined on the stop there for Bellarmine, leading the way. The WCAL Defensive Player of the Year, Javon Reels. Reels has been absolutely outstanding in this playoff run. The senior clocks in 6'1", 280. And he's been extremely impressive during this playoff run for Bellarmine, who have won 5 in a row. Laguna Hills, though, have won 7 straight of their own. Their only loss this season has come to Northwood of Irvine. They're playing for a state title tonight against Escalon. Again, it's Lieber. And Lieber's forward for about 5. So a 3rd down and about 5. We'll call it 3rd down and 4 here for Laguna Hills, with 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter of play. So outside of the throw to Minota, it was otherwise a steady diet of Troy Lieber then on this opening drive for Laguna Hills. Drew Wade is the receiver to the top of the formation. He's wearing number 1 for the Hawks. Austin, play action, throws, finds a receiver caught for a first down. That's called by Reese Burnham. He's wearing number 4, and Burnham makes the catch. And that moves the chains for Laguna Hills. Burnham's 32nd catch on the season. Leads all Hawks receivers with 32 catches. A very crisp first quarter of play. 1:35 remaining in the quarter. Burnham and Wade to the top of the formation this time. Austin looks that way, throws, it's caught by Wade. Wade with the blocking there of Burnham will get about 5 yards. So Austin settling down here. 3 for 3 passing on this possession. Gain of 5. Sets up a 2nd down and 5 with under a minute to go here at San Jose City College in the first period of play. So 3 different receivers with catches then on this opening drive. Lieber breaks the tackle, stays on his feet to the 10, gets a block, 5, touchdown! Laguna Hills! His 43rd touchdown of the season, and the Hawks are an extra point away from tying this game up. Curtis Weber will hold. And Luke Whitfield will kick. Whitfield, a right-footed kicker. Good snap. Weber's hold is good. The kick is up, and it splits the uprights. Troy Lieber's 43rd rushing touchdown of the season ties this game up at 7 apiece. And here in this 3A state championship game, we are tied up at 7. So Troy Lieber's touchdown run ties this game up at 7 apiece. And now Vincent Garcia, or number 5, will kick this one short back to Bellarmine. Fielded about the 15 by Pfaff. It's Pfaff on the return across the 30 to about the 35-yard line. Lieber's been a one-man wrecking crew all season long. You can take his performance in the 35-28 victory over Birmingham of Lake Balboa in the SoCal 3A regional final last week. 124 yards on the ground, 3 touchdowns, as well as 8 total tackles and a 95-yard kick return, I should say, for a touchdown. For good measure. Laguna Hills needs some late heroics of their own during the playoffs. Most notably in that Division 7 final against Golden Valley of Santa Clarita. Lieber once again, the star of the show, 15 carries, 145 yards, but most crucially blocked what would have been the game-tying extra point to give the Hawks the victory over Golden Valley. To carry then on first down and a gain of maybe a yard for Bellarmine to bring up 2nd down and 9. And that could well be the final play of the first quarter. The clock will tick down to 0. So 1 quarter in the books in the CIF State 3A championship game. It's Bellarmine 7, Laguna Hills 7. Back with the second quarter right after this here on the NFHS Network.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Second quarter then from San Jose City College in a crisp first quarter. A touchdown each for Bellarmine and Laguna Hills, and Bellarmine back to work as they pick out McGuire, who's been a busy man. McGuire refusing to go down as he breaks 1, 2, and then the third tackle, but moves the chains for the Bells. Bellarmine, of course, play their home games here at San Jose City College, and after those 2 victories on the road to open the Central Coast Section playoffs, they've had the luxury of playing, despite it being a neutral venue, the last 3 games right here at their home stadium. Escalada with time, searching, looks downfield, has to throw it away, and it's incomplete. He threw that incomplete right in front there of the outside linebacker Vincent Garcia.